Senator
with
Cherargei,
the UDA part.
can you substantiate your allegations or withdraw?
Madam Speaker, I didn't say he signed. His party leader signed Raila Odinga.
Senator Cherargei, please.
Madam Speaker,
please
I withdraw.
Thank you.
And apologize, Madam Speaker, and also indicate that
Senator Cherargei, once you've withdrawn and apologized, proceed to make your point.
But they are shouting at me, Madam Speaker.
Order, other members. Can Senator Cherargei proceed?
Sifuna is sabotaging our partnership between ODM and UDA, and it should go on record as such. Madam Speaker, I want to support this procedural motion. I was disappointed, Madam Speaker, with the selection panel. I expected very serious questions of integrity. But the selection panel of Iebc are underwhelming. They have been asking kindergarten and underwhelming and pedestrian questions, Madam Speaker. And I know you are an expert. You have sat in as Director of Elections, you have participated in electoral process, and you could see that the selection panel did not know what they were doing, Madam Speaker. And therefore, it is very unfortunate. Some of us are constrained because of constitutional timelines that is there, Madam Speaker, and we are looking at the greater good of the country. That is why we are supporting. But looking at the content that the selection panel was doing to vet and interview those interviewees, it was just an exercise in futility. I have not seen serious engagement, Madam Speaker, even having people who have PhD. That is why I said in the morning or in the afternoon that we have so many brilliant fools in this country who masquerade, Madam Speaker, and do. But without such saying, because this country has to move, Madam Speaker, and in the spirit of bipartisan and broad-based, Madam Speaker, I want to appeal to Senator Wambua to support this process. Because at the end of the day, I saw his leader, with all tremendous respect, I will not mention the name, I saw his leader, Madam Speaker, speaking about objecting the conclusion of process. Why is it that opponents of William Ruto are fearful to have Iebc in place? It is because they fear the election itself, Madam Speaker. And they must allow, Madam Speaker. Number two, Madam Speaker.
There is a point of order, Senator Cherargei. There is Senator Wambua.
Oh, thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, understanding Order 105 on matters of facts. First of all, Madam Speaker, I don't know how His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka finds his way.
Senator Wambua, what is the point of order?
The point of order, Madam Speaker, is I want the Senator of Nandi to substantiate that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, His Excellency, is afraid of the outcome of this process. Secondly, Madam Speaker, because he raised these two issues, that, Madam Speaker, the Senator for Nandi alluded to a situation where some leaders in the opposition are afraid of one President William Samoei Ruto.
Senator Cherargei,
we want him to substantiate.
Can you
those statements.
Please substantiate or withdraw and let this motion continue?
Madam Speaker, the answer will bear me out because I didn't mention any name. I said his leader. Can the answer be produced, Madam Speaker, so that from there...
Senator Cherargei, in his final words, he actually said you...
Alluded.
Yes, alluded to some.
No,
and that's why he wants you to substantiate which these opposition leaders are that are afraid.
Okay, I will bring the names, Madam Speaker, I will bring the names on Tuesday of the opposition leaders who issue a presser objecting the Iebc selection panel, and ODM was not part of them.
Senator Cherargei, please withdraw or indicate which leader, because a presser...
Madam Speaker, I will bring the names of those opposition leaders next week.
Please note that and continue with the motion.
Thank you. Madam Speaker, on the issue of review and delimitation of boundaries of the constituencies, we must fast track, Madam Speaker, so that we can put in place and ensure. Like, for example, in Nandi, I have the biggest ward called Klibwani. People would want to review, Madam Speaker. There are many others protected constituencies that needed to be relooked at, because we have a number of protected constituencies that do not meet the criteria. Number two, Madam Speaker, there are so many by-elections, Magarini, Banisa, Baringo County, Malava. If Mheshimiwa Ruto succeeds, Madam Speaker, to be the CS, Madam Speaker, we will need better not by-election, Madam Speaker. So we need the IEBC to be in place to conduct by-elections. Finally, Madam Speaker, I was misquoted. I said, instead of members of parliament resigning to be the cabinet secretaries, why don't we give them responsibility allowances and appoint them to cabinet so that we save the country the agony of by-election and paying double salary? Because you only need responsibility allowance, and I was misquoted, Madam Speaker. Secondly, the cost of a voter in 2022, Madam Speaker, was 2,500. The best practice is 600 shillings per voter. It means the conduct of election per voter is still very expensive in this country. And therefore, I don't see why Mheshimiwa Ruto is appointed to the cabinet. What we should do is just give him responsibility allowances, come to parliament, go back to the cabinet so that we save salaries, Madam Speaker. So I want to tell people who are misquoting me that they don't have such opportunity. With those many remarks, Madam Speaker, and my time was eaten by Senator Wambua, but he's a bishop. I support this procedural motion.
Senator Sifuna.